Hello, this is Adam Watson, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about using your browser and inside your browser, going to YouTube to be able to record the video and then upload it up to your YouTube channel. There's a couple of preliminary steps that we want to just assume going into this video. One is that you have created a Google Gmail account, so you have that logged in, and because YouTube is part of that Google family, that's important. The ability to be logged into Google Gmail means that you'll have a YouTube place, a channel, if you will, as far as to upload. The second thing is that, as you can see in the browser up here, youtube.com/upload. Once you get to YouTube, you can click on an upload button here, or just go to that address to get to the screen that you're looking at now. That said, the very first time that you try to record within the YouTube browser, which you can do if you have a built-in webcam or a webcam attached, you're going to come up with a couple of pop-up little Adobe Flash Player settings box. It's going to make sure that you allow YouTube on this particular site to record that video, and you want to make sure that your built-in microphone and the correct webcam is chosen. First off, the allow permission, you want to make sure you check that. Probably want to remember it for future by check marking that box. But here is the webcam, so chances are you just have the one webcam attached, but do make sure that the correct one's chosen, especially if when you try to do this it doesn't show a visual. The microphone's important as well. Even though it may just be the one microphone like your built-in microphone, make sure that when you click on this that is chosen on the list. Once the settings are done and you've okayed everything and it's ready to actually record, when you're on youtube.com/upload, notice the webcam capture right here. So with a couple of clicks, we're going to be well on our way as far as making that recording. So we're going to click on record. And the first thing to keep in mind is that there's just a black screen. That threw me off at first because I thought something wasn't working. But actually, your camera won't come on and won't start recording unless and until you hit the start recording button here. That's probably also a privacy feature, so you don't accidentally, with one click, just immediately have a camera open and start recording. You have to make sure that you tell it that's what you want to start doing. So for the sake of our tutorial, I'm just going to hit start recording. You can see me in the web camera, and I'm just going to say hello and goodbye and stop. Now, with that, we have created a video clip, and we are ready to upload it, assuming, of course, that we like the clip. If not, we could just start over and do it again until we're happy. Clicking upload now brings up a couple of bits of information here. Infos and settings, from right here, you can see that it's going to have a default name, but you probably want to change that, and you can change that here to whatever title that you think is appropriate, and then a further description if you want to. So we'll just call this a sample, and this is informational text. Okay. We can put down here tags if we want, especially if it's of a certain topic. Here is where, for Google Plus and some other options, you could put out some information and send it out as a link, but we'll move past that. Once you got the information that you want, okay, clicking on Advanced Settings, give you a few more things. It may be helpful if you want to put it in a category of, say, education or music or whatever, that it's today's date, especially if you want to keep track of things. You can even put where it was recorded if you want, although for privacy reasons you might want to leave that alone. Once you've got all the settings to your liking, you're going to hit Publish. Okay, it's going to save those changes and take a minute. And as far as processing it, the key thing is, as far as the information is, once the video is uploaded and processed, you can choose a couple of things with it as far as editing. And we're going to try to go to that now. So I'm going to go to my videos here. Here's my sample, 7 seconds here. Now, as far as editing it, when you click on edit, okay, we went to videos, then edit on that particular video, we have, again, a way to change the informational basic text that we had to begin with. But it's these other ones that I just want to point out quickly. Enhancements can do a couple of things, stabilizing a picture and that kind of thing. Audio, we could add certain kind of music tracks. But annotations to me is probably the most useful feature. So with annotations, this is where in a previous video when I was talking about the choose your own adventure branching opportunity, you can embed, for instance, a link to another YouTube clip, and then you can position that anywhere here on the video that you want with a couple different choices. For example, let's say it's a spotlight, which I decide to put right there, and I can reposition it accordingly with some information. And the key thing here down at the bottom is the link. If you check mark that box, then you can post a link to another YouTube video and a few other options. But notice that the options are limited. Basically, it's just a few options within YouTube, your Google Plus profile page, that kind of thing. It's not just general website links, unfortunately. And you can tell it if you want to choose to open a new window. The start and end, in other words, how long will this box appear on your video? Is it just going to be for a default of about 3 seconds, or do you want to make that longer or shorter, and so on and so on. Once you're done with all the different things that you want to do with it, then you can hit publish. Those changes will take, the video will actually process and render, and really, depending on the length of it, it depends on how long it'll take, but it could just take only a minute or two, especially if it's a shorter video, to completely process, edit it with all the things that you wanted to add to it, and then from that you could share that link with whoever you like as far as out there on the internet. So that is a very short and fast editorial, but I just wanted to show you that really with a few clicks, your built-in webcam and your Google Gmail account that enables you to get into YouTube, you have really lots of built-in functionality and ways to make your videos come alive, whether it's for flipped and blended learning or for some informational how-to or whatever reasons you have. Thanks so much for listening, and goodbye.